Are we looking at the vampires? I'm pretty sure the vampire's dead.
Yeah, the oops down at Traysand should be fine. I don't remember what the oops at Ashvan was.
I think we just kind of ignored them. I think it was like, hey, you're gonna have something here, and it's like, cool, we don't fucking care. We already have one mission.
Oh, was that our belligerent attempts to not be railroaded?
Well, like, we had a mission to get this woman to this town in one piece, and he's like, hey, there's wrestling in the woods. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going after that. We're not getting paid for this shit.
We're bodyguards.
We're bodyguards. Like, the number one job, get this bitch to where she's getting, and she pays us. All right, cool.
Yeah, Peepaw lives over here.
Ooh, okay.
And we're up here.
Alright, so to pick up where we left off last time, you guys came out of the Bahamut's crystal and ended up encountering the grotesque creature, turning into this giant ooze-like monstrosity.
Take your fucking arm back. I don't want it.
Through a rather tough fight, we almost lost Kenny, but unfortunately we did lose Peepaw to the ooze's acidic burning ooze.
What was that mob, by the way? Was it an Ooblex?
Yes, but it was a variant.
Okay.
I altered a few things. But, anyways, unfortunately we do have a slightly singed rabbit on our hands, and after the ooze had dissipated and kind of faded off, you guys found a rather large diamond in the middle of the, I guess, ooze's remains. And now you are faced with your conundrum of whether or not you want to go find a cleric, or if you want to find a new party member, or what do you want to do with that. I see that you guys kind of, out of character, discovered that you want to try and revive Peepaw. I do have kind of a cool thing I've been talking to Colby with a little bit throughout the week about him being able to still play until you guys get him back up and running, I guess you could call it. Or back up and punching again, if you will. So, with that, you guys are still technically in the tombs. It's fairly easy to get out. You guys know the way that you came in through the staircase and everything. You do have your newfound turtle friend that can help you as needed, obviously. And I did etch him into the little mural a little bit. Not really, but he's there in spirit.
We have to squint real hard there.
You see that little shell in the background? I think that's just a smudge on the glass. So with that, I take it you guys are leaving out of the... you did level. But you guys kind of licked your wounds a little bit as you gained more power and feel this surge and better strength coming out. Yeah, you lost a good friend, but at the same time you are growing as a group. And you have a new member that you're bonding with. More kills brings everybody closer. A tight-knit family.
A family that kills together stays together? No, that's not right.
I guess.
Family that kills together slays together.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter. So with that, you guys do start to exit out back into the fields, and you have found that by the
Killing
time
fields.
by the time you have gotten through all this, the nightfall has come. When you guys first entered into this tomb, it was early in the morning. You guys had discovered it after encountering that, I guess, the boss BBG, that one campfire night. But you come back out into the fields and you notice that it is getting closer to nightfall. You hear just a calm sounds of nature around. You guys can attempt to travel. You do still have Buttercup? Your horse? Your horse is still nearby.
Man, I thought we were in there a lot longer than that, but okay.
I mean, maybe time passes different
So-
in the ethereal plane.
Maybe. You guys did spend a little bit of time there. So you come out and your horse is rather ecstatic to see you, and the little bit of camp that you set up before you went inside is still essentially set up. I don't know if you guys want to take the night in camp here before you start traveling across the fields.
Why not?
Alright.
Mourn our dead friend.
So with that, you guys decide to set up a camp, and still kind of reminiscing over the situation and everything that's happened. Kenny does have Peepaw in the bag of holding. He doesn't have to breathe anymore, so don't really have to worry about that. Maybe I should give you a bag of preserving like he asked for. But with this, you have the crackling fire is the only sound that you currently hear going on. Each of you seem like you're having a little bit of a hard time falling asleep. Nobody's really said a word to each other since you guys came out carrying the body.
Really? Because I'd be suggesting some rabbit stew right about now.
Fuck you.
Max!
So mad.
Hey, live.
I mean, if we didn't have rations, I would understand where that's coming from.
Can't one of you cast Goodberry?
No.
Who's the fucking druid?
I am, but I don't have good berry. I have other shit that we've needed.
Actual useful spells. And wild shapes.
I mean, I could wild shape into a Peepaw.
Oh, there you go.
Would that make everybody feel better for a little laugh?
I think that would feel
Yeah.
sacrilegious, but yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, done. I wild shape into a Peepaw.
Well, darn too.
Yes.
Well, you get the hair is wrong on his ear. He's got a different color on his ear.
What's fair?
Doesn't use wild shape for anything other than to bring Peepaw back in spirit.
As of right now, 100%.
So as you guys are kind
And
of
would be happy.
recapping the situation and everything, sitting around the fire, or you're slowly eating your meal, Craig, or Bosch, this has been your first meal in a long time, so it's rather It feels rather.
Satiating?
shit.
Yeah, it's very
Rather
satisfying.
satiating, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you haven't had an actual meal in a long time, and you're happy and everything. And as you kind of feel this uplifting spirit, you feel something could just gently touch onto your right shoulder.
He's a zombie! Get him! Shoot him in the head!
No, that's just Kenny. No, you look over your shoulder and you see.
Ah, he's a vampire! Shoot him! Get him in the head!
I draw my blade.
So, you draw your blade in a bit of a worry as to what just touched you on the shoulder. Spinning around, you look over, and all you see is just this glowing orb kind of hovering over your shoulder.
What the fuck?
It's not super bright. It's not lighting up the area, but it seems to be alive in some sort of way.
Howdy, little orb friend. What do you want?
Peepaw, is that you?
Peepaw, you back from the dead
Peepaw, are
already?
you in there?
Yes, technically. It is
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, how do you think ghosts respond in like movies and stuff?
Darn tootin'.
I can feel his presence.
He's horny, I think.
Well, yeah, he's a ghost.
Yeah.
I assume that's what
Pulling
they're
your
mostly
pants
back
down
for.
while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
But I'm just an orb. I don't got no hands.
I don't even know. So, you get this feeling that you don't see like a defined image of Peepaw, but you get this feeling that it is Peepaw's spirit just kind of hovering around. You gotta talk, dude. I can't do all of it for you. No,
Peepaw.
Peepaw. Well, I mean, you could talk to him.
I promise I'm not eating your body.
Yeah,
Punching
Peepaw,
on
we
the
all
leg.
we all took a vote. We're not eating your body.
I
And,
did, however, turn into you. So
Yeah, we're thinking
do with
about
that what you will.
going to
Possess
I don't know,
him.
Like a,
Possess him.
Okay. Oh, that actually wouldn't be bad.
no, man, don't possess me. I got a good wisdom save. Possess someone else.
No,
I was
possess
gonna
me.
possess the druid that
Possess the
gravitated
druid.
into me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, show him what's for.
Possesses, yeah, no, matches signs out of fucking D&D Beyond and everything. It just leaves the group. Just, yep, alright, I'm out.
I'm done.
My escape! Yes!
We revived him.
Revived him in spirit. Well, with a spirit.
So I
So are we getting like knock once or what are we doing?
Yeah,
I mean,
can you
you-
blink?
Can you talk?
Can you change your
Yeah,
brightness?
yeah, I can. What? I can't. No, I can't change my brightness.
Oh, but you can just
Alright,
regular
he-
talk.
he
Okay.
can, he
Oh,
can
yeah, I
just
can
regular
regular
talk.
Oh, okay. Well, get brighter if you want us to revive you, and get dimmer if you're happy being dead.
I just told you I can't change the brightness of my stupid spirit.
Well, do you want to come back or not, man?
Well, yeah, if I didn't want to come back, I wouldn't be here bugging you fuckers.
You might have been just haunting us. I don't know.
I know,
True.
right? At least Kenny probably deserves a little bit of haunting.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right.
He's
Well,
passed out over there.
I guess. Does anyone know a good cleric? Because mine's got a fucking wait list like 6 months long.
I don't think I
heard there
know
was
any clerics.
Shit.
I heard there was a good one in.
Mine are less proper clerics and more they're healers that come a little too late.
So you know people that know necromancy.
Bad rap.
Got it.
Necromancy gets a bad rap. All right. Yeah. There's plenty of good necromancy out there. I got to stand up for my fellow wizards here. Barely any of them are total freaks, and
Yes,
most of them
most
are
of them.
actually all right. Yeah, I guess we could look for a necromancer.
I mean,
People, you got a preference, cleric or necromancer?
Well, I got a cousin in Serena over there, I guess, to the west. And he's a cleric and kind of owes me a favor.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Wait, where?
A
Fine.
cozy.
Alcohesia.
Hair.
Alopecia.
Peepaw.
He's lost his hair?
Appalachia.
Okay, that sounds about more right.
Over here.
Gotcha.
How Peepaw, how many different ways is this guy your cousin?
Yes.
Well, he's my mom's 50th brother's son's daughter. Or son's son. Because it's a guy.
Okay.
Daughter's son.
So more of a nephew. Okay. Well, fuck. I mean, let's fucking boogie.
Alright, so are you
All right.
guys.
Actually, I'm beat to shit. I could use a break.
We're gonna finish our long rest and tell Peepaw
Yeah.
that he's already dead. We're not really in a rush.
Can't get any more, Dad.
Can't get any more, Dad. Draws from the deck of many things, proceeds to get trapped by a devil.
Makes a deal
Yeah.
with the devil. The devil pops back up. Take him back! God, he's fucking annoying. He won't stop humping my leg.
I just see like a million demons around you guys in the ethereal plane that are just like constantly just hanging out. It's like, oh,
Want to know about it?
it's scary here.
You'll be alright. What's the temperature like, people?
I don't fucking know. I can't feel shit.
Okay.
You're just
Pure
kind of dead
energy.
inside
And outside.
and outside. You got no outsides.
Exactly.
Alright.
Alright, so we're long resting?
Yeah, so you guys get a long rest. Peepa's spirit kind of hovers around for a little while before it starts to fade away, and then he kind of disappears. But you still have a sense that his presence is there. Maybe he's watching over you. It might be a new guardian angel. Or
It's
guardian
almost like he's
devil.
trying to hump my leg. God damn it. Stop it, you horny little rabbit.
I can feel him. You see the bag of holding just moving over closer and closer to you. Just wait a minute.
I don't think I've gotten even within 5 feet of Silva throughout this entire campaign because I don't trust her.
As you shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think any of you guys actually trust each other. I think you just fucking... We survive well together. Anyways,
We'll team up for now, but when we beat this enemy, that's when things get complicated.
when we take over the world, who's going to be the true hero or villain?
Yeah, hero! Yeah, hero!
We're more like anti-heroes.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Just kill everything that's
That's
bad.
Yeah.
So with that, you guys get your long rest. A well-deserved one at this point, too, with everything that's been going on lately. So you guys get to... You each get to sleep in a little bit and wake up around the same time. The sun's already a decent distance into the sky, probably reaching around 9, maybe 10 a.m. But you sit up, your embers on your fire are starting to dwindle out, and you gather up your packs, bedrolls, and everything, pile it into the cart with Buttercup, and take off. You do have the world map, so you do know the general direction that Peepaw was kind of trying to direct you guys. Your last ship, the merchant ship, was a few days ago in... what's the name of it? Melias, to the south. Or you could see if you can find some sort of passage through Tarbin to the north. You guys are reaching back to the pathway that leads through the mountains and through the fields to the north and to the south. Which direction do you guys want to go to try and charter passage, I guess?
Going through the north.
Going straight north, trying to take the shortest path?
Hell yeah. I don't care if it's got dragons.
Sea serpents? Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
everybody in
seems good to
agreement?
me.
Alright, cool.
We only need one of us to survive to bring all our bodies over to...
We just start corpse running things.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring out your dead. So with that, you decide to
I'm
take.
not dead yet.
Not quite dead yet. So with that, you
We
guys
decide
take.
to take north.
Yeah,
Yes.
you decide to take the northern path. Following the path up, it's going to take you about a day and a half to travel all the way up there. But about halfway,
Yeah.
about halfway through your first travel,
Okay, just let me know when they're done. Let me know. Okay, let me know.
Oh,
We got some
fuck?
crazy dogs over there.
Jesus
I
Christ,
muted him
my
for a
friend.
second.
I'm gonna need you to calm. I'm gonna need them to calm the fuck down.
Let me know when they stop barking so I can unmute him. Anyways, so you guys start heading up north, and about halfway through the first day's worth of travel, you come around a slight bend. The tree line starts to grow on the right side, and coming up the path is another small cart. It's got two heavily armed men in the front, kind of escorting the horse by its reins. No one's riding on the cart, but the cart is filled with 6 different big crates.
How?
You saying how? How? Like
How? What'd you call me?
What?
Relax.
Alright, so
Relax.
as you get
Yeah, find time to relax. You're tired. See?
as you get closer and closer, you say how to them, howdy.
I mean, I'm gonna give a proper greeting for the area as best I know how to. Yes.
So as you start to get closer, and you wave kind of just as a nice gesture, trying to show that you are not of a hostile group. You have your own cart and everything. Granted, you have a dead body in it, but that's besides the point. As the 2 armored men get closer, you start to notice that from their heads are protruding 2 horns on each of their heads. You immediately recognize this as a telltale sign of the tiefling race. As they get closer and closer, you see a tail wagging behind each one of them. One of them that's not holding onto the reins, guiding their draft horse, actually puts his hand on the hilt of his sword as he waves back to you, but still is pretty cautious as you guys are not from the area, and it's pretty obvious. I mean, no.
You lovely, rosy-skinned gentleman heading off to today.
Well, the first one with the reins kind of tugs on them, pulls the cart slowly to not to a stop, but slows it down. And as he's walking by, he's just like, "Oh, we're just heading to Melios. Don't intend for any issues if you don't." And you can kind of see a smile come through, like the face mask, the face guard on his helmet. The second one that wasn't holding the reins still has his hand on the hilt of his sword.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not here to scrap. Does our cart look like it has anything in it?
The
So
crate,
there was like 6 large crates.
yeah. So there
Oh.
were 6 large crates in the back of it. They don't have any tall tale signs on them. There's nothing that's like describing whether it's rations or if it's armor or weaponry or anything like that. The
We have no
carts-
clue if it is even
Yeah.
worth robbing them. Understood.
Yeah, pretty much. So as the cart's slowly starting to move on by, one of the guards is still smiling at you. The other one still has his hand on the hilt of his sword, and they just pass on by. You guys let them go. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to fight him. I'm just asking.
I'm not expecting to have a fight.
So, so you're saying to rob them anyways, just to be sure? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
Hard pass.
No.
No.
No, it'd be nice.
I mean, I love a good murder as much as the next person.
But
We already have one dead body on our
So
hands. Literally.
I don't think we'd have to bring them with us.
This is he's over here like, we don't have to bring the dead bodies.
No, I mean just the one.
Oh. What the fuck?
He's not getting any deader.
Get out of here. I gotta put these into a different document. Where are you? I'm trying to
And
find
yet more unalive.
So, as you get closer and closer, you pass by this cart and they disappear into the distance. You guys start to see a stronger forest line growing on the right side of the path. And you come around a final bend and you start to see a small town start to grow from the ground as it crosses into the horizon. You approach the town. It's a gently guarded town. The gate, or the wall around it, is just made out of...
Man, they clearly haven't heard what's going on.
yeah, there's two
Wait,
guards.
what's going on?
Literally fucking hell is opening up in every town we visit. Like, these guys
Holy
being
shit.
lightly guarded is like one of the weirdest things ever, because it's like, we got vampires, blue dragons, fucking murdering hobos who fucking want to res people into slavery. Like, we got some weird ass shit going on. And it's like, yeah. Oh yeah, you've missed some adventures.
It would have been nice to know that. I mean,
He was in the ether for a while. It's
Yeah,
not necessarily his fault.
Things are actually pretty chill when I went in there.
Yeah, no, shit has gone kind of
Yeah, well-
tits up.
Yeah, he's right. It has gone that. Why did you?
All right,
What?
well, good to know. Thanks for the info.
Yeah. So yes, this is very surprising. For it to be such a safe town that they don't need that many guards means we're in trouble.
Maybe not.
Okay, yeah, that's fucking suspicious.
But you do see that the wall that they have is just built out of wooden. It's a wooden wall. It's got spikes on the top. But basically, it doesn't seem like something that's really built to withstand any sort of invading force.
Mm.
It's a little different than what was described in the temple, in Bahamut's temple, when you resaw. Remember the judgment in the beginning when you guys first went in there, and you had to judge. I think there was a tiefling and I think it was a drow that were fighting. Anyways, there's only two guards right at the front, and there actually isn't even a gate that blocks it. It's just an opening in the fencing, essentially.
How long did it take us to get here?
You were just
Day and a half.
finishing a day and a half. You guys
okay.
got another, essentially another long rest, but there was nothing that was going to happen besides encountering that carriage.
Okay, I wanted to spend a little bit of time casting Identify on... do we still have the weird items that we got from that room in the crystal, right?
Yeah, so the ones that essentially have, I think I said it has 2 slots on them, or that look like they fit gems.
Yeah.
No, not those ones. Remember, in one of the rooms, we got sucked into a door and were locked in there until we picked up the item that was inside.
Yeah, we each got
Right
like a
outside of
magic.
the-
Oh, I don't think he
we
was
got a magic
here.
item.
Oh yeah, no, those are
Did those come with us?
Yeah, what?
yes, those that. God damn it. They did come with you. You guys each got your own item.
I got like
Yeah, so
gauntlets.
I would want to spend some time actually casting Identify on them, getting all the details, so we can better use those.
I have to see where did I write them somewhere? You did. I gave you the list of the potions and everything.
Yeah, I got the list of the potions. There was, I think we
Yeah,
each,
room
you
we
each
each
just
got
got an item.
you each got like a magical item. I do remember that. I
Right,
forget what
there's
I
that
forget
room
what I
just north.
gave each of you though. Did I pin it?
You gave me some sort of staff, which
Short sword for Kenny, gauntlets for Peepaw, staff for Bosch, wand for Silva, staff for Yano. I have it in pinned in the messages of Discord.
I have a staff? The fuck?
Yes.
Jesus, I must have missed that.
I think
Oh,
you're.
yeah, I just meant to like get the details of what they are.
So-
Whatever you get with identify.
Essentially, it took you guys about 3 days to travel from the tombs all the way back to, or all the way to Tarbin. So I will grant you the ability to identify all these items. You were looking them over, especially your own, really trying to find out what benefits could come from this, and you've come to find that all 5 of these items are mundane right now. But you have found that there are 2 little gem-looking slots on each of the items that seem like they could fit. That seems like they could fit some sort of gem or mechanism in it.
I mean, don't we have some gems kicking around that we could just start jamming in there, see if they do anything?
I don't think we do we?
You sold a
I
bunch
got-
of them.
I got 2 rubies, 1 emerald. 6
Oh, like
onyx.
normal straight up gems. I thought
Yeah.
I thought you were talking like magical shit.
No.
So, sorry. I spelled that wrong. So you guys are at the gates to Tarbin. The guards do step forward, but they don't address you immediately. You guys don't.
Hello there, good friends, and or sirs, ma'ams, or madams. How are we today?
You see one of the larger of the tiefling guards kind of step forward and just.
More tieflings, of course.
Well, the whole town's tieflings.
Well,
it's a
what
mainly.
What in the hells is going on?
It's mainly tieflings. There are other races here, but it's like the main residency is tieflings. Anyways, the larger of the 2 guards steps forward, and he has a large great axe that he just kind of takes, places the hilt on the ground, and he's got his hand on the top of the blade. And he goes, "Greetings, welcome to Tarbin. Can I ask you what you're looking to do here?"
Find a cleric.
Clerics? You're not going to find many clerics here. In a simple town.
Oh wait. Peepaw has a cousin. We're looking for a rabbit.
That's in a different town, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gotta just get a boat here.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta
we
get
need
to
a boat.
Acacia. Acacia. I'll go with Acacia.
Yeah, we gotta sail past a dragon or something.
That could just be flair. I just tried to make the water not look so lame.
No, I mean, I'm down to fight a sea serpent.
Maybe I will. You did see well, they saw a Leviathan. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that one was funny. So, you're saying that you guys want to, try to charter some sort of ship?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna book passage.
Alright. Well, we do have a small pier here. Most of the boats can't travel too far. It's usually just to kind of get us across the waters to either the gliding meadows or maybe to Acacia if you're getting over there.
That's the plan.
Where we going?
He steps off to the side and kind of raises his hand, like gesturing you to enter, and just remember, I'll be watching you.
Why? What have we done to this guy that he needs to personally make
You're
it
not-
his vendetta to hit us?
You're not residents of this town.
Yeah, we are
They're
transporting
they're just cautious.
He doesn't know we have a corpse in the bag if we don't say it loud enough.
Peepaw's probably starting to get a little ripe.
He's in the bag of holding.
the
He's
bag of holding.
practically perfectly preserved, and you can't smell shit. He's in an interdimensional
Holding,
space.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about him being in the bag of holding. Yeah, it's probably not the smell then.
He's just racist.
Yeah, he doesn't like
Lord,
snakes. Fuck off.
Mhm.
Let's see what it is. You don't like turtles, snakes, birds,
People afraid of fucking cold-blooded creatures.
cows.
Well, he's a teeth. Well, he's a evil.
He's
Maybe.
You could be good.
The devil's in the details. It's fine.
Haha.
So you guys enter into the town, and it's a rather small town here. Just a couple little different market buildings. There's a you have a jeweler, an alchemist, and a blacksmith. If you want to do any sort of shopping, there is an inn that is rather prudent, sticking out as the largest building in the town. This town seems to be kind of nestled in a little alcove on the shoreline. You can see the water over the top of the buildings as you guys travel down a small path into the town itself. And like I said, the most protruding building that's there is the inn, and you can see a large silver flagon is hanging on a signpost. And I didn't even realize I just came up with that, but the name of the inn is the Silver Flagon.
The silver flagon?
Yeah,
There you go.
that was
Nice.
coincidental.
That worked, man.
I was trying to come up with, I don't know. Anyway, so
Little on the nose, don't you think? I mean, come on.
No, it's in the hand. God.
you say in the hand God, and Peepaw just goes, yes. Just, no, not you. Get down. But most of the townsfolk are kind of moving about, doing their daily things. It seems like it's kind of more of a farming town. There's a lot of stables. It seems like they gather from either the woods or the fields to the south. But with that, you guys enter, and nobody's really paying much mind to you guys coming in. There are a few passing guards that will give you a quick side eye, but they aren't approaching. They don't, they're not.
We're people with a cart going to an inn. Yeah, we are clearly the fucking vagabonds they're trying to keep out. We're the riffraff, damn it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we are a little riff-raffy.
It's a bunch of edibles.
We are not the weirdest thing in this town.
Oh, definitely not. With that. So with that, you hear the hustle and bustle going on. You guys get to the inn, and you see that there's a lot of different races in here. You got tieflings, you see some halflings, you see some orcs kind of around. And standing behind the bar itself are several tieflings, and then there's one that really draws your attention, an elf. Something that you haven't seen yet in town. But it's a slightly older one that's running around, and as he turns to look towards the doorway and just kind of scanning the area, you notice that he's missing an eye, and part of his face is charred. He looks
Fascinating.
He looks a little grumpy, but he keeps going about. You get the idea that he's the bartender, and possibly a grumpy one, if you will.
Grumpy bartender. Go figure. Is there a grizzled veteran as well here?
No, not yet. You are the.
Yeah, just like 7 groups of adventuring parties meeting to start their journey.
You all meet in a tavern. Anyways, as you guys come in, you can do a perception check for me. Anybody that wants to look around.
Sure.
To see if you possibly notice.
See if I notice Peepaw, like, hanging out there?
I don't notice much.
You can see if you notice somebody that might look like a sailor, a captain, or somebody.
You want us to do perception, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the old 12 there. Still rolling solid.
Good.
12, I'll say I'm in, or 12 of 10. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's taking a long time.
Sometimes it does that.
18.
18.
18, alright.
Yeah, I clicked it. I was like, this is gonna come, yeah?
It's gonna go, right?
So, as you're looking around the room, You guys are kind of just trying to spot the crowd, read the crowd, and everything. And Silva, you actually notice the same glowing orb that you saw and talked to as Peepaw floating above the crowd. Yeah, no, and Bosch, you don't notice Peepaw's glowing orb just floating around. But you guys
You
spot...
mean you don't want to look at Peepaw's orb?
I'm shocked by that. I'm so shocked I didn't see anything. It's so weird. Not used to that.
It's like the dice just really don't want me to roll well. So with that, you do see Peepaw kind of floating around above the crowd. But you don't spot anybody right off the rip that would possibly resemble a sea captain or somebody that might be handling the ships.
You see Peepaw diving, his little spirit orb diving down into people's drinks, and all their like mead or wine just gets sucked out of the glass.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
This is hopping from table to table.
This is a fucking great scam. Are other people reacting to Peepaw? Like, does anybody else seem like they can see the orb?
It does not seem like anyone else is noticing it, even though Peepaw is kind of fluttering around.
What are they gonna do about it?
Exercise your ass.
Yeah.
I already ran 5 miles today. I don't need to exercise anymore.
But no, most of the crowd, nobody seems to be reacting to the fact that Peepaw's orb is kind of floating around the room. So, you guys looking to talk to somebody? Are you trying to move?
I mean, we don't see anyone who looks like a captain.
No, not readily apparent. The tavern is pretty busy. There's a lot of patrons in there eating, drinking, a lot of people moving about. It is, like I said, the largest building, so there is also the inn half. So there are people that are going upstairs, coming back down. So it is pretty busy with the time of day that you get. Maybe the time of day that you guys did approach was towards one of the meals of the day. So there is a pretty hefty amount of action going on right now.
Are there any like mysterious cloaked figures?
If you want to specifically look for that, I'll let you do another perception check.
All right. 19.
19.
Nice.
So as you look around, you suddenly catch eye of Peepaw fluttering around as well. However, you're focusing your attention more towards a different appearance. You do see somebody who has a cloak on, but their hood is not up. They're off on the side. You see a gnome with a human sitting at another table. The gnome is the one wearing the cloak. They seem to be sharing a drink and a small meal, just talking. There's no distinctive features on the gnome, and nothing that really shows that he's been in any sort of adventures, if you will.
Okay. Same with the human?
Yeah, the human does have his back turned towards you, so you're really only able to see the back of his head. You can occasionally catch like the side of his face as he turns to talk to the gnome, but nothing crazy.
Okay. Well,
Is he cute?
Interrupt two people who might be out on a date or something like.
Could be gay.
I guess. I guess what I want to see is like if anyone has sort of signs of being a sailor, even if they're not like a ship's captain. But I don't really know. I guess I would look for like.
Do we not see our buddy the smuggler?
No, he was you last saw him in Melius to the south.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that brought you guys up there. That's why on the map there's that little boat next to it that kind of covers half the word.
Yeah. Do I see any hooks or peg legs?
No.
Parrots. You know, what about well, yeah, just anybody who's dressed like they might be a sailor rather than just a
Alright, I'll let you.
townsperson. You know, maybe they're wearing sort of a
I'm gonna walk up to the
filmy
bartender.
clothing.
Give me the
I was
one-eyed
about-
bartender.
I was about to
Yeah.
just ask if there were any hookers about and ask them.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Are there any?
Yeah,
You
by
know-
the way, you guys mind if I borrow some money? I've been in a fucking gem for like 100.
I've been in a dry spell for the past 100 years. Do you guys mind if I take
Yeah,
like 10
and,
gold?
you know, squirrels aren't exactly known for like, well, being like Peepaw or anything, but
I need
I'll
to.
throw him 10 of my gold. Here you go. Have fun. Go nuts.
okay.
Bust a nut.
Yeah, we'll see.
Guys, I don't know how to break this to you. I think they're dead. We have to.
You have to leave now.
Well, bless them. I'm more worried that I'm dead. You know, because my body's been, I guess, just laying on the ground.
Oh, you want to make sure all the bits and pieces work? Is
Yeah.
that what we're trying to say there?
We're
Yeah.
checking blood flow. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, that's just the smart thing to do, and it's not
Yeah.
even weird.
It's
Exactly.
a medical exam. Clearly.
Exactly.
Is there a doctor in the house? No, but I'm a sailor. Oh, fuck! Alright, so Bosch kind of wanders off with his 10 gold to try and find the closest willing participant, or, well,
You'll probably find a pretty few number of people with
Yeah.
10 gold.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty hefty pay for this situation. So you wander off, and are you gonna grab a drink before you try to find someone, or?
Yeah, I suppose I'll grab a drink.
So you, Silva hands you the gold as the three of you, I guess, head up to the bar because I believe Yano and Silva wanted to talk to the bartender anyways. You grab yourself, Bosch, a drink and kind of start to chug it back. As you wander about the room, and you catch a gorgeous-looking half-elf standing in the corner, and she's like leaning on one gentleman, but she's kind of just being a little floozy, touching him and stuff. And then she looks over and catches you looking at her, and she immediately starts to approach you. And you walk off. You walk off with your gold kind of just jingling in your hand and the mead in the other hand, taking a sip as you get closer and closer. And I'm not going to play this out.
Perfect.
You enjoy your evening.
Great.
We're gonna yada yada this one.
Yeah,
With your
that's
weird-
fine.
With your weird
fade-
turtle
fade
penis.
to the barkeep.
Yeah. 42 seconds later, I come back downstairs.
Anyways, Bosch, make a Constitution save for me.
All right, I got resilient. I got a good con save. 22.
What are you doing?
Hell yeah.
So you don't get extremely hammered off of the drink.
Perfect.
I was gonna
Yeah,
put
just slightly buzzed.
just slightly buzzed. You're feeling
Yeah,
good. You're
in the
feeling
sweet
good.
spot.
You had the food.
It would have
and
been
now
better if I could have had 1 3/4 drinks. That's the zone.
you do have 10 gold. Like it probably only cost you about maybe a
A
silver.
copper. If that, yeah, like meat
No,
is
that's
not
fine.
that expensive.
It wasn't the cost; it was the time.
Anyway,
Like, business
so
to attend to.
Silva and Yano, you watch him kind of wander off, and you get a little smile on your face because you're making this 100-year-old turtle's life a little bit better.
Oh no, I'm way older.
Grandpa. Anyways,
This
the
one.
two of you standing at the counter, and the burned-faced elf kind of is pacing back and forth. He's kind of handling customers left and right, and then he finally sees that you guys don't have anything in your hands and you don't have any food in front of you. And he approaches up to you guys and just, "Hey, how's it going, guys?" Not the voice you were expecting to come from such a grizzled-looking bartender that's missing half a face. But or got a burned face, not missing it. But.
I was like, he's missing half his face. Holy shit!
Nah,
Shit just got weird.
right side of his face is burned pretty
Don't
badly. and
look
he's
at the
missing an
dead eye. Don't look at the dead eye.
Yes.
Don't look at the dead eye.
The eye is just a white orb. It looks like there's a slight tint of a blue, probably the original color of his eye, but it's pretty faded. His other eye, however, is of a basically like a teal color, and you see it darting back and forth between the two of you. And just, what can I get for you?
Information if you can, and I'll slide a gold across the counter, and I'll slide a second one and go, and some beer for me, my friends, and some food would be fantastic.
Coming right up, and he pockets immediately both coins, and you see him kind of just gesture off to another bartender behind the counter, and suddenly, well, I mean, there's technically three of you because Kenny's there. Three mugs come sliding across the counter, and they kind of slosh about, and the mead splashes over a little bit, but you see that it is a pretty hefty mug. So, what kind of food are you looking for? Do you want some sort of meats? You want fish? You want beef?
You got rabbit stew?
Well, we might have some. I do occasionally serve the wildlife here.
I mean, we are the wildlife, but yeah, sure, okay.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. He's serving the wildlife or serving the wildlife? I'm a little confused as to where exactly we are right now.
Can't wait to have you for dinner.
Where do you draw that line?
Exactly, yes.
Where's food? Between the dog and the horse, obviously.
Anyway, so he brings you guys out a meal, a couple plates and everything. Pretty hearty meal. I mean, you did give him a gold, so it's well.
I mean, look, I'm
earned.
expecting to get fed.
Yeah. So your plates are pretty full. They're pretty large. And you guys drinking away a little bit. And he leans onto the counter with one elbow and puts his hand gently on his chin, leaning forward. And just, so what information are you looking for?
We are looking for a ship passage to Kazia?
Alright, so...
Alopecia.
Alopecia. Wait, what? So... Kozia, yes, we do have a ship that runs back and forth. Not today. It probably won't be for another 2 days. I haven't seen the ship captain come in yet. As you're talking to the bartender, you, Silva, see Peepaw's spirit kind of flutter behind him, dips down into each of your drinks because he's a douchebag like that. And then you kind of side-eye as you watch his spirit fly over to a table in the corner.
Wait, so he's over by a table in the corner now?
Yeah, so Peepaw's over by a table. You each kind of glance over as... you did notice it as it kind of came... His spirit kind of came abruptly in your face for a second. And you both get a glance...
Come on, you get pay extra for that.
Ghost fart. Right in your face.
You both look over and you see that over at the table that he fluttered to is someone that doesn't look like they normally are in this town. It's a little standout-ish, but it wasn't something that you were necessarily looking for. He's kind of hovering there. But you draw your attention back to the bartender for a second. Bartender's kind of looking at you guys. His one eye followed your gaze over to that table and then back, and he goes, well, actually, now that you mention it, we do have a ship that just sailed in yesterday morning. I don't know how long they're going to be here, but you could possibly see, and he points over to that table that he fluttered over to. You could possibly see if they want to give you a lift. I don't know where they're going. They came in with some trade goods, but not our normal members.
Okay. We can wander over to that table and check him out.
I go, about how long to your normal trip past to the town whose name I will not be repeating?
Akosia.
Akosia.
Acostia.
Akosia.
Ocarina.
Ocasio Cortez?
What was your question? Sorry, we got sidetracked.
What's the next ship that is scheduled to be
Traveling over there.
here?
Or
Yeah.
traveling here, yes. He said it was going to be 2 days from now the ship is due in.
Oh, so we could just spend 2 days and not have to deal with any bullshit pirates or fuckfaces or really fucking anything. Because we always manage to fuck it up.
Do you?
This is true. So you're saying that we could just like chill for 2 days,
You could.
not touch anything?
Oh, that's going to be
Is
hard.
that what you're
for you.
trying to
That's going
say?
to be hard for you guys. Luckily, you don't
Well,
have
luckily
Kenny
Kenny's
here.
not here. So he's not gonna be a
He's
problem.
not
Yeah,
gonna be-
pretty much. Just take a nice lazy couple of days. Don't fucking really do anything. It's gonna cost us a grand total of like 2 gold to exist here for 2 days.
How long is the journey to Akosia? Did I miss that?
No. They didn't ask how long the trip across the water would take.
You're getting a BJ right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were just more concerned about.
Yeah, shut up
Booking
and fuck your
passes this
croc.
I misspelled that.
14.
Did I misspell it? No, I didn't misspell it. Why did I think I misspelled that? So, you guys are still talking to the bartender. Are you asking the question? I'll get to you in a second, Bosch.
Yeah, we'll ask the question how long the trip actually
Okay.
should take, so that
So-
we actually have an idea.
So the trip, typically the trip, I believe, takes them 6 days round trip for them to by the time they leave. and
So
come
3
back.
days for us to get there. Good to
Yeah,
know.
essentially. So in 2 days they will be back. 3 days trip across. As you guys are talking and everything, you start to hear shouting coming from up the stairs. It seems like a little bit of an argument has busted out real quick.
Does it sound like our companion?
You can do a perception check, Bosch and or not Bosch. And Silva, to see if you can recognize the voices.
Ooh, 19.
Give me a 17.
Nice.
We're highly attuned at this point in time. We lost a friend.
Yeah. So you guys are you hear some arguing coming from the stairs and from upstairs, and you guys kind of take a step back and look up the stairs, and towards the top of the stairs you see the female half elf that was with Bosch standing at the top of the stairs arguing with another half elf standing there, and you kind of see Bosch just standing in the background, not really moving or doing anything. Bosch,
Can we make
Does-
out
does
what
he-
they're arguing about? Are they arguing about who's getting the gold or who's fucking him?
What's Bosch's body language? Is he just like?
Does he look
kinda
excited?
chilling?
Or
Does he look
like, yeah.
embarrassed?
well, jumping over to Bosch, so you guys won't necessarily know this, but Bosch, as you had brought this half elf up the stairs, getting up closer to one of the rooms, you were going to enter into one of the rooms, and as you got to the door, you had your hand on it, and suddenly you feel the half elf's hand get pulled out of yours. You turn around and you see a male half elf standing there, and he starts yelling at her, just, "You can't be doing this! Why are you still doing this kind of thing?" And they start bickering back and forth. And they don't have similar features, so you're not getting the idea that they're family, but it may or may not be the chance that it might be the husband or boyfriend, or maybe even the pimp. You don't really know.
Well, then what's the
Why
pimp
was the
having a
pimp
problem
telling
with?
you? Yeah, why
Yeah,
did
he's about to make bank.
Okay,
This
so-
dude hasn't gotten laid in 100 years, and I just gave him fucking 2 months worth of salary. Like fucking hell.
So, Bosh, your
I
persuasion.
think I'm leaning against the doorway and kind of enjoying the show.
Ask
Like,
if he wants
okay,
to join.
this is something interesting. This is wild.
Wow, is this part of
Again,
the show?
ask-
Is this extra? Did I pay extra for
Ask-
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
Ask if the other guy wants to join. Come on.
Oh boy.
Oh
Fly
yeah,
up the
yeah.
dude.
The more the merrier.
I fly up the dude's butt.
Do you want to try and possess him? We can try. It's a new feature.
No.
Possess him, have him
Gonna
jump
fight
out the
you.
window. So you're getting an odd feeling that he's trying to stop her from doing something that he doesn't agree with. Your persuasion check was to try and convince him to let it fly, to let it just kind of happen. We're gonna roll to see if you manage to persuade him. There's my dice. There it is. You got a 14. So. You see a reluctant look come across his face, and you see the female half-elf just kind of a smile grow on hers as she grabs onto your wrist instead of your hand and starts to walk backwards with a smirk, staring at the male half-elf, as she pulls you into the room. So with that, the arguing at the top of the stairs is kind of over. Yeah, no, and Sylvia, you kind of saw the tail end of it transpire. You saw the half-elf kind of pulling Bosch into the room. And you guys look at each other and give each other a smirk as to, you know what's going on.
Well, Peepaw would be proud and raise a little toast. Go about my business.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
We get that going on up there.
Alright. So with that, I take it you guys are just going to take 2 days to kind of hang out here.
Not touch anything? What?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna go over and say hi to what looks to be the pirates and see what the hell's up with them.
Okay. Alright, so after you
Look,
finish...
if it sounds like a decent deal to fuck off 2 days early, I'm okay to fuck off 2 days early. If it's,
Yeah.
hey, we need you to fucking go nuts and actually do stuff for us, I'm gonna be like, nah, fuck that nonsense, peace.
Alright, so after you finish your meal, the bartender, the charred elf, kind of, he goes back to his business, doing his things. He occasionally brings you guys another drink and whatnot. You did essentially overpay, so he's not charging for any of the extra drinks, whatever he sees.
Yeah, I was like, this was paid in advance. Like, just make sure my glass
so,
is
and
empty.
yeah, exactly. Before you reach the foam at the bottom, he brings you a new one. So after a couple drinks and a hearty meal, you decide to walk over and introduce yourself to what you could only presume is these other shipmates, captain. Let me get a Constitution check from both Yano and Silva, though.
Yeah. Okay.
See if you guys are feeling.
Oh wait, I've actually got a pretty good one.
Oh, I got a 15.
15.
That's not bad. That's pretty, like, a DC 10 for beer is probably regular.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the more I increase it, the amount of drinks you guys have, obviously, but
I mean,
Yeah, but
I'm
we're
not gonna lie.
we're not frat boying this.
I don't know. Peepaw just died. We're sad.
Are you sad? Because I'm
White
just
girl
hungry.
wasted.
I mean, not really. I'm a druid, so like, circle of life
No,
and shit.
it's
But
green girl wasted. God, get it right.
green girl wasted. But he's a furbolg. Are they green?
no, I'm like a cow. I'm like black and white.
Oh, so you're
I'm like basically-
literally black and white.
If you literally think of like what a Holstein looks like, I'm basically like that.
But you stand up on your hind legs.
Right? Yes. So I'm just tall as fuck. But like I look like an actual cow. Yeah.
Just the whole time he thinks he's talking, but he's actually.
Just mooing.
Interrupting cow.
Alright, so You have a good buzz, but both of you aren't intoxicated just yet. You do take a mug with you over to the table.
Oh. I was like, how many people are sitting at the table?
I was gonna get there. At the table, there's 3 people that are sitting there. One of them
I'm gonna bring 3 mugs over.
Okay, so you.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring 4 mugs over. 1 for each of them and then 1 for me.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So you bring over a full 2 hands of mugs of mead, and you bring it over and you place it on the table in front of them. Do you sit down before you pass it out, or are you standing as you introduce yourself?
I'm 100% sitting down, going, gentlemen, gentlemen, how are we today?
You see each of them kind of pause. They were in the middle of a conversation. As you were getting closer, you heard them talking about some sort of crate and bringing it to a certain location, but you weren't able to make out exactly what they were talking about. But they stopped their conversation pretty abruptly as you sat down, and they see you sliding the mead in front of each one of them. Each of them is a little hesitant, as they don't know who you are to take the drink. But you see the more, I guess, upkept one. As you can probably tell, he would be more of the captain or leader of the group. Leans forward.
Most likely the guy I need to talk to.
Yeah. Leans forward on both elbows and slides the drink back towards you and goes, "Sorry, sir, this is a private table."
That's great. I'm here to offer a little bit of a trade here.
They kind of, each are looking at each other, and then they look at the captain guy who was speaking, and he takes the next shipmate's drink and slides it back towards you as well. We're not here looking to trade.
I'm looking for passage across the ocean. You seem like the fellas who might have a ship for that.
I do have a ship that could travel the seas, but I'm not looking to bring on any sort of liabilities.
Liabilities? Please. We ain't liabilities. I'm 500 gold that says you can get me across the ocean.
Do you present the gold, or you not hand it to him, but like just kind of flash it?
No, I'm keeping it close to the vest.
Okay.
He can either believe me or fuck off.
I'm
not here to impress him. I'm here to offer him a deal of 500 gold for passage. Like,
do a persuasion check for me then to see if he believes you.
Certainly.
That's a lot of gold.
Oh, I'm not signed in on this. That's why it's not
15. It is a lot of gold. It's also kind of like about a third of my gold. It's about a quarter of my gold.
Jesus.
But
I know,
like
but-
at the same point in time, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here. Look, when we stay long time at certain places, we tend to fuck them up.
True.
We're trying to keep this moving.
I didn't know it was worth 500 gold to move that fast.
It is worth 500 gold for me to be on the boat next session, yes.
Well, he kind of sits back a little, looks you up and down, and just, even for 500 gold, I don't allow females on my ship.
Wow, you're a fucking chauvinistic pig. Understood.
What a dick.
Yeah, enough said.
It
Alright,
was
well,
an
fine, whatever.
old theory that you let a woman on the ship, and it's a curse.
Boy, I am the least cursed out of those passengers I was bargaining for. I am the most likely to let your ship pass in one piece. But okay, whatever. I stand up, I pick up my mug, I slide the other 3 back to them and go, enjoy the fucking mead.
You see one of the shipmates kind of like nod, and then the other 2 look at him and just kind of shake their head no. Just kind of like, don't accept it. And you walk back over to the counter. At this point, has finished at least one more drink.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get another con check from you. Yeah, no.
Well, that one hit a little harder. I'm feeling sad about Peepaw.
So the fact that Silva's whole conversation only took a few minutes, and you managed to put back a whole, I'd say probably 16. Nah, we'll go with 24. 24-ounce mug.
Ooh, the tall boy.
Tall boys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Pretty strong.
We're
pretty strong
we're
ones,
hearing
too.
this German motherfucking place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the silver flagon.
You left him alone with his thoughts.
Hell yeah, I did.
That would be good.
So you come back over and you see Yano just kind of leaning on the counter. The drinks are pretty heavy, and Yano.
He was a good little buddy.
Yeah, no, as you're sitting there, you're kind of still talking to Kenny, who is next to you, as Silva starts walking back up. And Silva, just before you reach you feel somebody kind of, a gentle hand, but a little aggressive, kind of push against your arm. And you turn your head quickly to notice a female tiefling pushes you to the side and just goes, "Sorry, hun, he's mine tonight," and places a hand on Yano's shoulder.
Anybody? No? No one's gonna save me from myself?
No, look, this is you guys having a fun evening. Go nuts. I'm not. I ain't stopping shit.
Peepaw's ghost flies over and goes, "Do it for me, there." Yeah, no.
That's fair.
My God's cheering you on. My God is the goddess of sex, so.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm down. She appears, like she wants to have a conversation.
Alright, so you just finished your drink and another one lands right in front of you from the bartender. Do you drink it before you walk away?
Yeah, but I'm gonna talk about Peepaw a lot, like inappropriately a lot. Like, what the fuck?
Like, he is describing genitalia. He should have no idea what they
Right.
look like.
There's like a little tuft of fur and then it just, poof, it's there.
It just kind of pops out. Yeah.
Do
Peepaw
another,
would be so proud.
It's like it's gonna get uncomfortable. Like that's the level of like.
just
Okay.
cries the whole time, nothing actually happens. I do want you to make another con check at disadvantage as you are already pretty heavily, not heavily drunk, but you are reaching the intoxicated levels. Yeah. Ooh, a 4.
That's solid 4. I'm feeling great.
Oh, you're feeling swell. You're putting back almost half this mug on your way up the stairs. You got a big smile across your face, as it has been a while for each of you. And you make your way to a room. Silva, you just kind of smirk as you see him walk off and just shake your head slightly and look over at Kenny, who's basically beaked down like those little bird toys that dip occasionally into the drink.
Yeah, the bird rockers. I know exactly what toy you're talking about.
The funny thing is, I could totally see him, Dylan, saying that. Yeah, this is just me. Just. And he's just kind of enjoying himself. And the bartender sees that you've walked back over. Your drink is not as far gone as, as was because you were talking. But nobody approaches you or Kenny for the rest of the night. You're just turning in, having a well rested night at the inn. Silva.
Yeah, I'm just that. I'm not looking for company. I'm looking for peace and quiet. It's been an eventful fucking couple of days.
No male hookers for Silva.
Ah, fuck that nonsense.
I'm
I don't
abstaining
need no
till
horny
marriage.
motherfuckers getting horny over me.
So with that, you still had essentially a balance left over from your gold that you gave him. So he's giving you the rooms for both Kenny and yourself on the house. Well, not necessarily on the house, but you paid for him already. So you turn in for the night. All 4 of you will get a inspiration that you can use. I believe, what's it? It gives you advantage on a roll.
It lets us pick a dice roll and give us our advantage. Yeah.
So you guys will each get it because you're getting a you haven't slept in like an actual bed, and these are comfortable beds. This inn is definitely boasted about for this town. So you guys get a well-deserved night's rest. And finally, waking up in the morning, Bosch, you come down first with meeting Kenny halfway down the stairs, and you just have a big smile on your face. You had yourself a good time last night. Silva, you shortly join them downstairs, and the same burned elf is behind the counter, and he sees you guys and just, morning, you guys. Did you hear about the festivities last night?
Oh,
I
what
was the festivities last night.
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
So with that, you guys kind of have a puzzle. He recognizes the puzzled look on your face, and he just, oh, you didn't hear? You didn't hear the bells?
Nope.
Oh, well,
Pretty wonderfully drunk.
I'm surprised you guys weren't invited. I mean, your own companion over here. And as Yano starts stumbling down the stairs, a little hungover, but for the most part there, he goes, oh, congratulations to the newlyweds.
Oh, fuck.
Who? What?
Huh?
What?
Oh, boy.
Who?
Yeah, so
I look at Silva like, is that
I can't
you?
save
I
you.
don't. Huh?
Do I look like I can save your ass, man? Fuck off. I don't.
Who's
fucking know
married?
bells.
you're married.
Apparently you.
To who?
The tiefling girl.
It's in character.
Nice.
No?
Is she with me or is she not there anymore?
She's not there. She's not there at the moment, but
Carla?
Karlak.
Did I mention the longer we stay in a place, the longer we fuck it up?
You didn't even make it a night.
I know, right? We're fucking getting good at this shit.
Wait, shit, am I married too?
No.
Oh, thank God.
So you after he says that to you, congratulations to the newlyweds. You look down and you notice that there is a large gold ring wrapped around your left hand's ring finger, and you're
Yeah, fuck it. Bring her along. She knows you're an adventurer, right? She's coming along, yeah?
I mean, clearly.
Yeah, no, you don't remember most of what happened. You guys went upstairs, and you do remember getting into the room, and you started talking about your adventures, and you did have a solemn moment where you were crying over Peepaw and stuff, and then things kind of escalated, and you blacked out after a certain point. You don't remember much, but this...
Man, she fucking works fast. God.
But
Yeah,
you,
I mean, Macau, I get it. Desirable.
You are the cash.
Mm-hmm.
the cash cow.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do I have any idea where she went?
Do you even know her name?
Nope. Do I recall what did she? Can I do like a history check or something?
Yeah,
Anything?
you can do,
Last night of getting fucked
gotta
the
get-
hell up, yeah.
Can I get something?
yeah, so you can do a history check with disadvantage because you blacked out, but to try and remember her name and what might have transpired.
Might have transpired. I think I know what
That's
transpired in
pretty
this little.
Yeah,
sure
but-
what happened, yeah.
All right. You said history with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So history. That's with disadvantage. That's an 11. That's not terrible.
That's
So
actually
you-
pretty decent.
Now that the barkeep had mentioned the wedding and stuff, some bits and pieces are starting to come back to your memory, and you're rubbing your head, and you remember a little bit more. Let's Let's see. What should we name her?
And here I was expecting the turtle to get married.
What is this? The Hangover?
It was a crapshoot.
I know,
It was a
right?
crapshoot.
Do,
That's what
do,
the
do,
cops
do I
actually
have to have
determining.
Mike Tyson's fucking
Tattoo
my
on your face? Let's see.
I mean, in this world, that wouldn't be so.
So
That
would be
you
illegal.
remember a certain word just keeps coming back to your mind. Oh. What was it? So the name just slowly starts to come into. Yes, I'm just in the name generator, and I think that one's kind of funny.
Okay.
So her name kind of pops into your head, and you're kind of rubbing your head a little bit more. Bits and pieces come back to, and you remember her asking you about your adventures and if you've ever fallen in love. And you vaguely remember her describing to you what like her dream is to go with an adventurer.
Oh, you got a free fucking hireling. Congratulations. You just need
Nice,
to,
man.
you just need to pleasure her once every so often. You'll be fine.
There you go. For the low price.
For the low price of yo penis. Yeah, okay, thanks.
And you remember that at one point you said that you didn't want to travel with any extra companions after losing Peepaw. But she told you that she could be more than just a companion for you, and that's what
Hell
the
yeah,
last thing,
baby!
The last thing that really comes to mind before the full blackout happens. So you're assuming that you took it one step past companion with the wedding bells. And,
Oh, it's a permanent companion. Don't worry.
yeah, permanent companion.
You just get flashes of like little bits of it, like at the
Yeah.
altar.
The
Like,
altar,
make it
yeah.
more.
Dun,
Sounds about right. Okay, yep.
Consummation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Las Vegas wedding over here. But however, you are now married. Congratulations. She is still up in the room that you guys walked out of.
Well,
Yeah, she is. I mean,
yeah, because you had to
Yeah.
consummate that shit.
Yeah, maybe she's
I
unable
can find
to
out
walk.
you guys missed a beautiful wedding last night.
Yeah,
I shed a tear.
you
Well,
shit
I
a
would
tear.
have if I could. I shed a tear. Well, I would have if I could have. Cause I'm a ghost.
right. Right.
Yeah, so with that, I think I'm gonna call it here, and then we can pick up next week with your adventuring party of 6 now.
Jesus Christ. God, he
Did
thought
you just
with
wanna?
his dick
Did
and
you just
lost.
wanna play a character? Did you wanna insert someone? In?
Yeah, I want to play as a female tiefling that's married to no. That's exactly what I
Dude.
want to do.
There you go.
But don't I get like combat advantage though, because I'm married to someone?
Technically, there is a
Only,
whole
only
role.
if you get a marriage ceremony performed by a cleric.
Yeah, there is the whole.
And I think it only
romance.
lasts for like 24 hours.
I mean, I am a druid, so you know. Wait, is she druish? Because my parents are gonna kill me.
Oh my god, I hate it, but I love it. She Druish.
Oh, wedding. You touch adult humanoids willing to bond together in marriage. For the next 7 days, each target gains +2 AC bonus while they are within 30 feet of each other.
So you guys literally just get to fucking love bug on the ship for the next 7 days. You're gonna
Bring it
have
up,
+2 AC.
Bring it on, fucking Kraken. Let's go.
A creature cannot benefit from this right again unless they are widowed.
Trust me, that is a low bar right now.
That's not hard for that to happen to us. To be fully honest.
With this crew, yeah, that tiefling needs to watch her
You
ass.
guys are in the middle of the ocean. Oh, 7 days are up. Shove her overboard.
Pooch!
Your time is up.
Outlived your purpose.
Good.
We're gonna sell.
to drop it. The gods of Stirk are conspiring to make my day sensational.